5 cup with handle setups, and not a single one in tech healthcare, just became the stock market today's most stacked sector, and Gainster's drive scores are pointing straight at it. Let me show you the best stocks to buy now, August 2026.
This is your drive score update for August 7th, 2026 US Eastern Time.
Market overview.
We're in a confirmed uptrend, day 7 of this rally attempt 6 distribution. Days are hanging overhead, so don't get reckless. Here's what's interesting though. Our entire watch list of 5 stocks sits in the yellow drift zone 0 to 79, 0 stocks in the green zone above 80. That tells me setups are building but haven't fully ripened yet. Think of it like fruit on the vine, almost ready to pick, but patience pays. The uptrend gives us permission to nibble, but these drive scores say wait for the breakout confirmations. If you want these drive score breakdowns delivered daily, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a setup. Today's news. American Healthcare REIT, ticker AHR, just reported Q2 earnings, and the highlights are encouraging. Management painted a picture of strong occupancy trends and rising same-store revenue for a healthcare Seeking Alpha followed up with a deep dive on AHR, highlighting major tailwinds from an aging population and healthcare facility demand. The thesis is straightforward. Demographic trends are structural, not cyclical. When the macro story aligns with the technical setup, that's when you pay attention. Zacks is asking whether pharma and specialty demand can boost Cardinal Health's Q4 results. Ticker CAH has been a steady performer in medical distribution, and the upcoming earnings could be the catalyst that either validates or challenges the cup with handle pattern we're tracking. Keep this one on your radar. Stock Spotlight. Cardinal Health, ticker CAH, carries a drive score of 70 out of 100 with a relative strength of 78. The cup pattern carved a low around $180.45 before climbing back to $243.21. The handle pulled back to 220.37. The breakout trigger sits at 243.21. Medical distribution is a steady Eddie business, and CAH is building a textbook base. Johnson & Johnson, ticker J&J, also scores 70 on drive with RS76. This pharma giant dipped to 220.37 in the cup before recovering to 269.43. The handle sits at 245.49. Today's 1.3% gain shows buyers stepping in. J&J breaking above 269.43 would be a significant move for the entire drug manufacturing group. American Healthcare REIT AHR has a drive score of 70 and RS of 70. The cup bottomed near 44.81 and climbed back to 58.70. Handle formed at 53.18. With today's 1.7% pop on positive earnings news, AHR is pressing toward that 58.70 breakout level. The demographic tailwinds make this healthcare REIT one to watch closely. Merck, ticker MRK, rounds out our spotlights with a drive score of 60 and an RS of 80. The cup carved the bottom at 107.90 before rebuilding to 130.29. Handle pullback to 120.16. Among our spotlights, Merck has the lowest drive score, but the highest relative strength, a coiled setup waiting for volume confirmation above 130.29. If this healthcare breakdown is helping you spot setups you'd otherwise miss, smash that like button. It helps more traders find us. Today's top pick. Our number one pick today is ACA, trading at 144.84 with a drive score of 70 out of 100 and relative strength of 83. Now here's why this infrastructure play stands out in a sea of healthcare. A CA built a cup from 135.58, dipped to 115.58, and climbed all the way back to 146.92. The handle formed at 144.21, and the breakout trigger is 146.92, just $2 above today's close. Think of ACA like a climber who's already done the hard work scaling the wall and is now resting on the final ledge before the summit push. Industrial infrastructure gives this pick diversification value against our healthcare heavy watch list, and the RS of 83 is the highest on the board. Here's my question for you. With 5 cup with handle patterns all building at once, which sector do you think breaks out first? Healthcare or infrastructure? Drop your answer in the comments. Honorable mentions. Our full watch list today is compact, just 5 names, all sporting cup with handle patterns. What's remarkable is the sector clustering. Cardinal Health, Johnson & Johnson, American Healthcare REIT, and Merck all come from the healthcare universe. ACA is the lone infrastructure outlier. When an entire sector builds bases simultaneously, the eventual breakout tends to be powerful. Keep all 5 on your watch list heading into next week. Here's the bigger picture. When a confirmed uptrend meets a cluster of same pattern setups across one sector, history says something's brewing. 6 distribution days mean the market isn't bulletproof, but these healthcare bases didn't build themselves overnight. Tomorrow, watch whether AHR can hold its earnings momentum and whether ACA can close that $2 gap to its pivot. This is Gainster reminding you the best trades come to those who prepare before the breakout, not after. See you tomorrow.